describe the situation in the ATO area. Today there were night attacks on our checkpoints. The terrorists are not sure about their further actions and have no plan. Yesterday, Olexiy, we cannot hear you well, and please speak not so quickly. Can you please repeat what you have said? We are resuming electricity supply in the city. Yesterday we managed to resume supply to the central part of the city and switched on electricity to the hospitals and bakeries. I'm speaking now about Slavyansk. Today we had Michael Batsurky here in our media center, and his spokesperson for OSCE, and he mentioned that yesterday the mission in Slavyansk stated that there were no electricity supply and there were food supply problems in Slavyansk. As for food supplies, we are bringing food stuff to the city every day. Today's morning, the electricity supply was resumed to the central part of the city, to the hospitals, and to all the bakeries in the city. As for the reconstruction works on the ruined objects, there is an information that the terrorists are disseminating leaflets in the Donetsk region, which suggest that there will be airstrikes later today, like airstrikes of Ukrainian forces. The major objective is to raise panic among local population, because this information is definitely false. A column of, and also they disseminate false information about the movements of the columns of Ukrainian forces, ATO forces, which will shoot peaceful people, but again, this is not true information. Today we destroyed the big base of terrorists, which was the source of their active operations. Also, we destroyed a lot of munition, and many boxes of that munition had the labels of Russian Federation. What percentage of territory is now liberated from terrorists? We have diminished the situation, the area occupied by terrorists. The groups of terrorists are not numerous, and the terrorists even put the mannequins on the block posts to raise the number. There was an information that 3 people were killed at the checkpoints in Lugansk. And now, an hour ago, Ukrainian artillery has destroyed 2 Grad installations, which shoot on Donetsk, opened fire on Donetsk. As for Lugansk, I cannot share unchecked information with you. I need to check it. Do you know the situation on the border? We have no information about the border. I cannot hear any sound from the border now. And are you sure that there are no further armament supplies, weapon supplies? As far as I know, that we heard the information that there were weapon supplies to the terrorists, but they disseminate too much false information, and we cannot be sure that this is true, and we always call them to surrender. What is the general mood among population? People are frightened. People call us and request to prevent the bombardments of the cities, and we assure them that we have no plans to make bombardments of the city. I heard there is a plan to strengthen the siege around the city. Well, can you comment on it? I cannot disclose this information. Thank you very much for your information. We will continue to follow you.